For the cheapest and fastest Madden coins on the market, check out my sponsor dvdj.com and use code SWIFT at checkout for 10% off.
Salsal Swift family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 video, and in today's video I'm showing you the cheapest, the fastest method to get training points in Madden 20 Ultimate Team. This is going to be a pretty comprehensive guide, so be sure to stick around for the entire video so you can find which method you like the most. So without further ado, if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that red subscribe button right down below. I'd really appreciate it because I actually do update this video every single weekend, so you won't want to miss that. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out, as well as drop a like if you do want to see this series continue. You guys usually love this series, so I expect you guys to blow up that like button for your boy. And yeah, let's get into the video. So basically what I'm going to do is show you guys the cheapest method to get training points in Madden 20 Ultimate Team. Now, if you are new and you don't really know about the training currency that much, basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to maximize our coin to training point ratio. So the way you calculate your coin to training point ratio is going to be dividing however much coins you paid for the entire card by how much training value they have. So what we try and find on the channel, or what I try and break down for you guys, is to try and find an under 40 coin to training point ratio. Because right now in Madden 20 Ultimate Team, 40 coin to training point ratio is relatively average. It's nothing special, but we want to get lower than that so that we can save coins on our training point value whenever we need to buy training to upgrade a card or something like that. So the first method that I want to show you guys is going to be buying 83 overall cards at 20,000 coins and under. If you're buying at 20,000 coins or under, your coin to training point value is going to be around 38. And right now the average in Ultimate Team, I was just checking on Muthead, and the average is around like 42, I would say. That's what people are usually buying at, so we're going to be able to save you some coins right here. So firstly, a couple filters I like to check for 82 to 83. Quarterback, running back, those are actually usually pretty solid. Let's see if we can see any 83s up for 20k or under, as right now John Elway looks to be the cheapest card for 83 overall. So we're just going to head over to another filter. Let's check running back. There definitely should be some cheap ones up. Now I actually am recording this on a Saturday, so that is usually the best time. And as you can see, we just got Marlon Mack right there, 83 overall for 20,000 coins. So that's a really good deal. And we're going to be able to make a nice coin to training point ratio. Now let's continue looking through these 83 overall cards, see if we can have any other 83s pop up. As I'm not seeing any here, this Marcus Allen, but he's a bit too expensive for us. And this Kareem Hunt, so we will hold off now. I like to just, I'm not going to buy it higher than 20 because you can look through a few more filters and you'll be able to find an 83 overall for 20,000 coins or cheaper. Well, it can be tempting to buy at like 21. You really just don't need to, you guys. You can just use these filters I'm showing you guys, and you'll be able to find some snipes. So, quarterback, running back, wide receiver is solid. Right guard, I have some good success with for some reason. Let's see if we can see my boy Brandon Brooks popping up. He is usually up for pretty cheap, as it looks like the cheapest one right here is going to be Larry Allen for 21.3. Now, this Brandon Brooks card is usually super cheap, so that's why I like to check right guard. We can look through left guard. There's sometimes some cheap cards up, like this Bruce Matthews, but it doesn't look like we're getting much there. Now, on defense, we can look through a couple positions here. Corner, you can sometimes find them up for cheap, but I usually don't have too much success, as we see this Willie Brown up for 2,100. I'll come back and look at running back again, because we actually did find a snipe there, so maybe we'll be able to see someone up again for cheap. But if we don't, it's not the end of the world. We can use a couple other filters that I like to use to find some cheap cards. Now, this Gale Sayers card, I mean, you could buy him. Like, if you were impatient, you could, but honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. Now, a couple other methods that I want to show you guys. This is for more, if you're more conservative. Let's say you don't want to spend a ton of coins on training, or you don't even need that much training. You can come 75 to 79 overalls and come by team and go over to the Titans. Now, they are going to have some cheap 79 overall cards on the Tennessee Titans. As you can see, this Brent Kern for 2.9. If you're buying at 3,000 coins and under for the Titans, you are getting a steal of a deal on training. I believe it's about a 35 coin to training point ratio if you buy it around 3,000 coins for a 79 overall card. So we'll see if we can see any other 79s, as this Derrick Henry's up. But he's a bit too expensive, and they also do have Roger Saffold, who will usually be pretty cheap, as well as they usually have a defensive back who's pretty cheap. I kind of forget Yeah, Adoree Jackson, he's usually relatively cheap, and Cameron Wake. So there's a bunch of potential 79s on the Titans. That's why I like to check them, because a lot of other teams won't have that many 79 overall cards. So the Titans are just a good one to quickly check up on to see if you can find any snipes, and maybe you only need like 100 more training points to finish off upgrading your card. Then you can just come by the Titans and quickly maybe buy a couple 79 overalls. So now let's quickly look through 80 to 81. This is a method I've preached to you guys in the past, and it has actually gotten a bit worse. It used to be much better, but it's gotten a bit worse. Now, basically what we want to do is buy 81 overall cards at 11,000 coins or cheaper. And about a week ago, these 81 overall cards here, this Derwin James, this Eric Berry, they would be going for 11,000 coins super easily, but that doesn't really happen anymore. So this method, while you guys can still use it, it's probably not my preferred method anymore, which is too bad. It was a really good run with these 81s, but they're just not the cheapest way to get training anymore, so we have to evolve. As this Mel Blount for 11.2 is a solid deal, but I don't really need the training that badly. If you really needed the training, you could. 11.9 for Chandler Jones. So these 81s have gone up in price a little bit, but obviously you can still hit the 83s, which is probably my favorite thing to do at this point. You want to find them for 20k and under, as LT's going for 22 right there. Let's just quickly check these positions a couple more times to see if we can find anything for cheap. But I don't need to drag this video out too long here. So let's see if we can find any other 83s, as I'm not seeing much. Maybe in running back or quarterback, someone will pop up. Now you guys can also look through Mudhead to find which positions have the most cheap 83s. I quickly checked before the video, and running back was showing good signs. So honestly, you could sit on this running back filter for a few minutes and you would probably see some 83 overall cards popping up for cheap, as there aren't any here for 20k. This one's up for 21k and 21.8. So you can see that, let's say you pulled a Kareem Hunt, someone would probably put him up for 20,000 and you'd be able to grab him really quickly. Same with this Mark Allen. And same with the Marlon Mack, who we actually were able to snipe right at the beginning of the video, as well as the Alvin. So that's kind of what I like about this method. Like, there's so many 83s for like 21,000 that if someone was to pull an 83, they would likely just put them up for 20k, and then you could nab it and grab the training, as this Mark Allen 82 is going down right here. A lot of them popping up. But yeah, that's basically going to be the guide. I went through it pretty quickly, so if you want to rewatch some parts of the video, you could definitely do that, just to check it out again. But to recap, I would say 83 overalls. If you check Mudhead, you will see which ones are going for cheap, but I like 83 overall running backs, 83 overall right guards, pretty cheap usually. Wide receivers, sometimes it's not that good. Let's see if we can see any 83s up for cheap just to end the video. Maybe get lucky with one, but it doesn't look like any are popping up here for 20,000 coins, which is a bit unfortunate. But hey, we were able to get one snipe of Marlon Mack. So yeah, right guard, running back, wide receiver, pretty solid. If you guys have other positions that you like to snipe, or you have other methods that you like to do for your training, feel free to leave it down below in the comment section, and maybe I'll feature your method in a video. So be sure to do that. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the vid. If you did, be sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, you guys, I'm out. Have a good one. Stay swift. Peace.